Omar is in the store looking at all of the clothes and ain't nothing in there that he like. So he just got a tie and that was it. He put on his regular clothes with the tie on. So he's showing her look, I got my tie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, in this case with Bird, this is the case dealing with Kima, right? Or was this another case that Bird was in there for? Bird has so many bodies.
Right. Was it the dude, the security guard in the projects? Was it that one?
It might have been the security guard in the projects. But anyway, Bird is on a case where Omar's testifying that he saw something and that he was there. Omar clearly was not there.
Yeah.
Or
he wasn't.
He wasn't there. We never find out for sure. We never know for sure.
So during that episode where he's testifying on the stand, it's Stringer sitting in the courtroom and it's McNulty. So McNulty comes up behind Stringer and whispers something in his ear. And Stringer says, yeah, I heard that cocksucker wasn't even there. He was on the other side of the town sticking up such and such and such. And McNulty said, it doesn't matter. We're in the court of law.
Right.
It don't matter what they said on the
court of law against the The streets don't even matter. There's no way Omar was not there for that.
But Omar and Bird didn't like each other.
Omar and Bird did not like each other. Bird was a wild boy.
Yeah.
Bird was a wild dude. Like, he was wild. It was weird. This is how cocky Stringer was. Dude, you are a crime boss. You are in a courtroom backing up a murderer that quote unquote worked for you. What you doing in the courtroom, dude? What's wrong with you?
He felt like they hadn't known it. It was all ego. Because remember when in the last episode I don't remember if it was the last episode, but in season 1, when they came and got Avon and they left Stringer, he was standing there with his hands behind his back because he thought he was about to go to jail too.
Ready to go, yeah.
Then McNulty was like, catch you later.
Yeah. That was a dope line too.
Yeah,
catch you later.
It's like he felt like he was untouchable.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Would you ever think Avon would be sitting up in a courtroom in a situation like that? He would never even come into the courtroom. Dude, we criminals. Yeah. Like, we don't walk in the courtrooms and sit down behind people who supposedly work for us that's up for a murder charge.
Yeah, no, I can't picture Avon in there.
Stringer a wild boy for even thinking he could do that. Yeah, I think that's a testament to how, like you said, untouchable Stringer thought he was to be able to go into the courtroom and sit there doing that court case like, hey, they can't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was always a good little moment. You know, McNulty kind of messing with him, sitting right behind him, just like messing with him and stuff like that. McNulty also, when they come out of court, McNulty asks Omar, so was you really there? He's like, are you really asking me?
Right.
And it kind of ends right there, which leads you to believe that Omar probably was not there.
No.
He was probably just doing that he got to get out of jail free card from that lawyer too.
Yeah.
He said anything under
up to an aggravated assault.
Something. I got you.
Yeah.
So he got that card. And that card comes back later on in the series for anybody who doesn't know. He's going to use that card.
Yeah.
So we get to the point to where Stringer's character is crazy. Stringer's going to school and he's talking to his professor about business, and he's tying it in with, he's asking him certain things about branding, bad branding.
He was asking, if you have an inferior product, how can you change the market value or something like that?
Yeah.
The teacher gave him an explanation about some company that just changed their name.
Yeah.
To make it seem like it was a new company with the same product.
Same exact product.
Yeah.
Change the name. People have a different perspective of the new product.
Right.
And so then he changes the name of his drug and changes the color.
And the color, like yellow tops to blue tops, red to blue or something like that.
So he takes that advice and changes it. I've always been very curious to try to figure out why Stringer would ever think that everything that you can do in the business world, actually you can do in a criminal world. Some of the stuff, yes. But for the most part, you can't take what they do in a legal world and put it in a criminal world and think that the outcome is going to be the same. Because even though you have criminals in society that do legal work, bad lawyers, bad cops, they're still protected by something because they're doing it legally.
But to a certain extent, it worked. changing the name and the color.
It did
but
work.
the only problem was they had bad
It was the
product.
product. That's
So
what
it's like you can only change the name and the color of the tops for so long.
And that's my point. When it comes to smokers, they know it's the same product.
Yeah.
They're going to know because they're not getting high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, Stringer should have understood, yes, you can rebrand and change, but if it's the same product, it's going to taste the same, feel the same, especially when you're dealing with drugs.